Alright, how is it going, everybody? Yeah, it is your phenomenal state alchemist at Elric. I'm back again with another reaction video. And I know some of you guys are probably gonna ask how am I feeling. I'm feeling a little bit better now. I think the cough's finally gone, so I can finally speak clearly without coughing. So today's reaction video is the controversy that started a Smash Civil War. And if you guys thought that the whole Bayonetta one was pretty awful, well then prepare to see this one. So anyway, that's enough talk for me, and let's get this thing started.
From Gable, just she's thrown off the rope. He's got bigger plans in mind right now. Going all the way to the top.
There's no
homage to Ace.
Jab reset.
Oh
no!
That's so tilted.
I do think you get rewarded way too much for way too little work. There's no escape.
Oh, that is gonna do it!
I've done pretty well against ICs before.
Dash attack.
Oh
my god! But four-stock comeback.
Nothing will save.
It's Kayla's like he's about to cry, dude.
No amount of button mashing will help you get away from the dreaded hell that is wobbling. It's happening. It's happening. How do people not see it?
Loki is just laying it on. He does not mind staying and playing on the shield, and Judah gets the wobble. Yeah, this should be it.
Oh, this is it. This is it. Wobble him. It's over. I'm done. Coming, double jumps. He just gets immediately up there with it up there. All right, last stock from Club.
Get that level.
See what I mean?
That's it.
The protagonist is destroy the hitbox. It's over. How long are they allowed to do this to? I don't know. It just says in the rules that wobbling is legal.
Here come the ads.
This crazy white boy.
Hey everyone, before we get any further into the video, I just want to tell you that if you want to see more Melee content like this video, then make sure to like the video and sub to the channel. It means a lot and we're definitely listening. Anyway, for over a decade, wobbling has divided the Smash community. Depending on who you ask, it's either the only thing keeping a weak character in the meta, or a horrible cheese strat that could ruin Melee forever. But what is wobbling? Wobbling is Melee's most dangerous, controversial, and infamous infinite combo. People really don't like it.
Oh no, he rolled into it.
That's a very, very, very expensive roll.
That look at him hate with his life.
Alright, now checking Twitter, tweet at him. Wow, my man is on social media right now.
The main reason that people dislike wobbling is that it's boring to watch. They think it's degenerate. They think it's unfair and it boosts low level player skill.
So wobbling is a technique unique to the Ice Climbers in Melee, but it's not the only thing unique about it. Unlike any other character in the game, picking Ice Climbers actually gives you access to two characters at once. You play as Popo, while the AI controls Nana, who follows you around and copies your moves. As a character, Ice Climbers are pretty weak. They get a lot out of just one grab, but their grab range is really short, making them weak against characters who can keep them out, like Peach and Samus. On top of that, Nana is an idiot and will kill herself for absolutely no reason. That will leave you with just Popo, who's pretty bad on his own. But when you have both Ice Climbers, you can do some pretty crazy things. See, usually Nana just moves around and copies your moves. But once you desync the two Ice Climbers, they open up a wealth of possibilities. They have huge hitboxes, great movement, and most importantly, wobbling. Wobbling is the name for an infinite combo that's been around since the early days of competitive Melee.
Oh, this man wants the W. His name starts with a W.
FXW.
That's right. His sponsor also has a W in it. Shout out to FX.
Wow. Good job,
FX Game Exchange, man.
There's a bit of finesse to it, but basically what happens is that one Ice Climber grabs you, hits you, and the other Ice Climber grabs you and hits you before you can do anything and escape the grab. They then do this over and over and over again until you've racked up enough damage that they kill you on one throw. All off one touch. Basically, anyone who learns the timing for this gains access to the game's deadliest infinite combo.
This is scary.
Absolutely Minnesota.
Oh,
Dash attack.
Oh,
Could've
no.
shot.
Oh, my God.
Four
Four-stock comeback. This is it.
Side.
This is it. Wobble him. It's over. I'm done.
West balls might be out of this.
No, wait. No, I'm done. Bye. I'll see you later.
Oh,
Nope.
West balls walks off. He's trying to nun this. He is. He's out. Take a selfie. Yep, he is. He got the flash off.
Like, you see how cheesy this is?
And his Twitter is on screen if you want to check it out. Does give the fist bump, shoot out respectful.
There is no other technique in the game that kills as consistently from one touch as wobbling. So much so that some people see it as an easy way to beat up on inexperienced players. If you're up against the ice climbers, you are constantly afraid. You make one mistake, you get wobbled.
Oh, he had to fade back. He had nowhere else to go. Oh, and that is going to do it. That is going to be Nintendo Club. Taking a sip of water. He's not even holding the controller. All right, Nintendo getting his sweet revenge.
Wobbling's reputation for being high reward with low effort on top of having virtually no counterplay has made it one of the most controversial subjects in Smash.
First of all, I want to say yes, I do believe wobbling is incredibly boring. I do think you get rewarded way too much for way too little work, especially at low level. Low and mid level, but even at pretty high level, I would say you get too rewarded with ices because of the wobble.
To do that against ice climbers because this is going to happen. Dunskies, Lebrunskis. It's over.
I mean, how did these people not, like, actually fix broken stuff in the game?
Wobbling has been around for well over a decade at this point. Ices players in Japan discovered it in the early 2000s, and once it made its way to the West, the debate began to rage. The question was simple: ban wobbling or keep it illegal.
So when wobbling was first discovered, Shootout picked it up. I don't know if he's going to remember any of this, but I actually remember it very clearly because it directly affected me. So I
That this is only available
picked
just
up
in
wobbling,
Melee.
and he told me that he thinks wobbling is broken and it should be banned. But he's going to use it anyway because it helps him. So that's one of the reasons I think it's more justifiable. When the best ice climber tells me this is broken, it should be banned.
The community just couldn't come to consensus. Some tournaments banned wobbling, others kept it legal. Wobbling was basically trapped in purgatory, and the community is still split on the issue.
Ban wobbling too. I think it's weird, like, why are people not, like, just doing stuff to make the game more interesting and more fun to watch?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So for multiple reasons, I've always been against
enough
this,
for, like,
and I've
making
been
the game
against this, like,
boring.
the
Makes the
past 10
game
years.
fun, man. There's a lot of
I
people
can't
don't
really see justification for banning.
just don't really watch that much because they want to see some excitement. They don't want to see no
I've stated that
do
I
this
don't like
boring
wobbling,
match that
but
puts
I
people to
have
sleep.
also previously been against banning wobbling.
Wobbling, I get it. I see both sides. If wobbling gets banned, I agree, and if wobbling doesn't get banned, I agree.
It's gone to the point where some people say that wobbling is bad for Melee. See, the argument goes
It is.
something like this. If anything is going to make you click out of Twitch while you're watching Melee, it's wobbling. And if you're clicking out of Twitch, that means Melee's viewership numbers are going down. That's bad for the top players, it's bad for tournaments, and it's bad for the scene in general.
And I just want to put my start in this. It's just that, see, like, the reason why people like to abuse broken stuff is because they're not skilled at the game. But I can understand, like, if a character is not that good, and that's the reason why people do it, though. But they still should not, like, promote unbroken metas, like, in the game. Like, because, like, that's not considered skill. Like, you're using something that's broken that nobody can get around.
Download Raid Shadow Legends. Play for free.
Oh my God, that oh, he had to fade back. He had nowhere else to go. Oh, and that is going to do it. That is going to be Nintendo Club. Taking a sip of water. He's not even holding the controller. All right, Nintendo getting his sweet revenge, and that is going to do it. That was a little bit of salt.
But there is another side to the argument. There are people who believe that wobbling should stay legal. people who believe that without wobbling, ice climbers become irrelevant, and it's not fair to just ban an entire character out of the game.
Because if you ban wobbling against Puff, against Peach, and against Samus and Luigi, where you basically have no hand-up combos, you basically mean delete ices from the game.
And if you look at tournaments in the last few years where wobbling was legal, well, you don't see all ice climbers in the top 8. Not because people have made some sort of pact not to play the character, but because they're just not that good.
Oh, there, I saw him trying to grab banana there. Yeah, he gets in there so much. Just throwing these what? And that was the start.
Wow. How do you do a dash dance like that with Ganondorf?
I think he's playing training mode right now. He don't care. I can't. So just down B?
Wow! And as for the tournaments that do ban wobbling, well, it should go without saying, but if you ban the ice climber's strongest weapon, Nen and Popo get pretty bad.
You know, if ice climbers don't have this tactic, they're really not a great character, and there's not much they can do in this current meta with characters like Fox, Falco. You know, that was sort of the argument. Like
I mean, yeah, that is kind of true.
And let alone
I will go on that, but it is true.
like Peach and Puff.
I mean, like, it is broken.
If ice climbers don't have wobbling, I'm not sure viably they can really have any shot against a top level Peach or Jigglypuff.
But even with all that, wobbling remained in purgatory. It was banned at some tournaments, legal at others, and Icy's players rarely made top 8. Until everything changed.
Oh, a straight hit, a straight up smash can still. Crowd roaring Sopo right now. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, up smash.
Oh, he gets the up smash.
That's it.
Two
That's
takes
game
the
one.
game.
Wow.
Armada.
But this is just beat Armada.
That's it.
3-0. Quick clean.
Wow.
So here we see Bananas up 2 stocks to 1.
I think that's it.
2 games to 1.
I mean, like, they still should have just kept it legal, but they should have made it to where you could just get out of it. Yeah, because that would be like dumb. Like, why would you put like a broken grab in the game without having someone try to get out of it? Like, that's so dumb. That's why you can't do it in Brawl or in Smash 4 or
Over the last
I mean, like,
few
or even
years,
an
Ice
Ultimate.
Climbers mains have made a resurgence. First, Chudat made it to 11th place in 2017, and then Bananas broke into the top 20 in 2019. After the sudden influx of Icy's players doing well at tournaments, a flurry of social media posts announced that regions all over the US were banning wobbling, starting with Tennessee. In a matter of days, wobbling was getting banned all over the place. Eventually, it turned out that the whole Tennessee thing was a hoax, but that didn't stop the bans. After a while, even major tournaments got in on the action. Gommel, Pound, and most recently, the Smash World Tour all banned wobbling. For some context, the Smash World Tour encompasses pretty much every major Melee tournament in the world, and every pro wants to enter for the huge prize pool. Wobbling might just be dead now.
It's gonna kill the ice commerce scene. It's literally gonna kill them. Most of them are gonna quit. They're either gonna quit or they're gonna change characters.
As fewer and fewer major tournaments allow wobbling, the future of the Ice Climbers has gone pretty hazy. Ice Climbers have become kind of a boogeyman in Melee. There is a huge chunk of the community that is terrified of what'll happen if Ices run rampant, and every grand finals becomes Ices versus Puff. Horrible, boring, snooze.
And there are no rules to prevent this kind of stalling.
I mean, I ain't got nothing against Jigglypuff. Like, I can understand though that she could be like kind of boring,
It's
but
just that this isn't even wobbling. Like,
I mean, to be honest, like the Ice Climbers are the most boring in the game though.
But Ice Climbers
not
and
Jigglypuff.
wobbling have already made it onto Melee's biggest stage, and it led to one of the hypest tournaments in Melee history. Wobbles is the guy that wobbling is named after. He didn't invent the technique, but he was the one who made it popular.
This stage is so compact. You know, I feel like just can't get away. Wow. Get away. Incredible regrab.
You can't escape! You can't escape! You don't destruction!
Wow.
Wow!
And going into EVO 2013, Wobbles was kind of looking to retire. He was hoping to end his time playing competitive Melee with a happy memory at the biggest tournament the game had ever seen. What he didn't expect to do was go on an insane run to the losers bracket, beating some of the best players in the world with Ice Climbers.
Alright. Just what I was about to say, two of the favorites for grand finals are going to meet each other in the losers bracket. Let's see what Mango does here.
He has to get rid of Nana ASAP. Wobbles has so many setups. For the wobble! For the wobble! Wobbles is going to top 8 with a side. Wow. Major upset. Oh, but he got it! It's done! Oh no, but he misses the handoff. But it's over. Wobbles wins. It's one of the winners finals here at Evolution 2013. Oh, he almost had an opportunity there. He's got a lot of weight back. He's out of shield. Zoning him out. Hope you're about to call. He's used to this rate. That's it! Wobbles is in grand finals! Arizona has done it! The Ice Climbers have been freed!
One by one, Wobbles wobbled the gods of Smash, making it all the way to the grand final. Wobbles may not have won, but his run was legendary. It's gone down in Melee history.
Wobbles! Arizona's very own, and possibly his last tournament. That's quite enough to go out on. Big shout to Wobbles.
Up until like Wobbles came about, and I think it was EVO 2013 when he got second place. And he wobbled like all the top players. That was the only time somebody has ever used wobbling to its full potential and actually, was able to quote unquote break the game with wobbling.
Melee was kind of in a tenuous place. Sure, EVO 2013 was huge, but it was huge because everybody loved punching Melee. They rediscovered the game because of that tournament. Wobbling didn't kill it, and Wobbles definitely didn't look like a guy getting carried by wobbling.
Good job. Whoa, do it again. Whoa, slow down. Oh my gosh, Wobbles the Phoenix. Wobbles the Phoenix.
Oh my goodness.
Are you done? Are you done? Let's go to the next game.
And the meta has changed a lot since then. Puff is way more of a threat, and we've already told you that Puff versus Ices is the most boring thing you could possibly watch. But Wobbles proved that Ice Climbers are more than just wobbling, and his legacy is being carried forward now by players like Bananas and even Chuda.
Yeah, that's a wobble. That will probably be it, and he puts his controller down. Chew so BM.
It seems like wobbling
Oh, he
is going to be
tricked
banned
him.
pretty much everywhere going forward. But those Ice Climbers players, they've spent years of their lives mastering every facet of their character. And now, they're going to have to prove that the Ice Climbers can survive a world without wobbling.
So I just plan on improving my mental game, my punish game, especially my punish game. I'm going to put in a lot more work on my punish game. And from here on out, I'm going to have to practice playing Smash without wobbling. It's going to be a huge like mind shift for me. It's going to be completely different.
Yo, Matt, can you dab for me on camera?
Plus, it finds me better deals and helps save me money.
Matt, please dab. Oh, you guys can't see. Oh, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to dab.
I got this mountain bike for only $11.
Dealdash.com. The fair and
It was for the people, Matt. It was for your beloved, your adoring fans.
sold for less than $26. This iPad sold for less than
Okay, guys, so this has been the controversy that started Smash Civil War. Don't forget to tell me what you guys thought about it, like in the comment section. And I will officially see you guys on Friday for this video. A rivalry that got personal. You guys are really gonna, I mean, like this one though. So until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's continue on to the road to 100K.